The scream died in my throat as I jerked awake. That sound again, the groan of floorboards outside my bedroom. Not the usual house-settling noises. These were careful, measured steps. Someone was prowling the hallway at 3 a.m. Steph, Ethan's voice, thick with sleep, slithered under my door. You awake? My fingers clawed into the silk sheets. I'd locked this door. I always locked it when Mark traveled. The knob turned anyway. The door creaked open to reveal Ethan silhouetted in the hallway light, wearing only pajama pants slung dangerously low on his hips. At 19, he'd grown into his father's broad shoulders, but kept his mother's wolfish smile, the one that made my stomach clench. Couldn't sleep, he said, stepping inside like he owned the room. The scent of bourbon and spearmint clung to him. Dad's flight got delayed in Chicago. Texted me an hour ago. I pulled the duvet to my chin. You're drunk. Just buzzed. His grin widened as he perched on the edge of my bed, making the mattress dip. You should join me. Ease some of that tension. When his fingers brushed my bare shoulder, the touch burned like dry ice. I opened my mouth to protest. Crash! We both froze. The sound came from downstairs, glass breaking. Ethan's hand clamped over my mouth. Don't! Move! His whisper tickled my ear as he reached under my pillow and pulled out the Glock I kept hidden there. When did he know about that? Footsteps echoed in the foyer below, too heavy to be Mark's. Then the security system beeped, the disarm code being entered. Someone knew our passcode. Ethan pressed the cold gun into my palm. Stay behind me. His breath hitched as another sound joined the intruder's movements, the distinctive cocking of a shotgun. The last thing I heard before the lights went out was Ethan's choked whisper. Oh, fuck, Dad's home early. The scalding shower spray couldn't wash away last night's terror. Mark had burst in to find Ethan checking the windows after hearing breaking glass. A story that almost held up until I noticed the fresh cut on my stepson's palm, the exact shape of the broken patio door's jagged edge. The bathroom door clicked open. Occupied, my voice cracked. Relax, it's just me. Ethan's shadow moved behind the fogged glass. Brought you fresh towels. His paws lingered. And bandages. I glimpsed his silhouette stripping off his blood-stained t-shirt. Get out. The shower curtain rattled open. Ethan stood there shirtless, water droplets sliding down the fresh scratches marring his chest. My mouth went dry. You should see the other guy, he smirked, licking blood off his split lip. I shoved him back. Who was that last night? Burglar. His eyes darkened. Gone now. When his calloused hands gripped my waist, the steam couldn't hide the bruises forming on his knuckles, or the gold Rolex now adorning his wrist, a watch I'd never seen before but recognized instantly. Mark's missing birthday gift. The bathroom door burst open. Ethan! Mark's voice cut through the steam. You in here? Ethan's grip tightened as he pressed me against the cold tiles, his body shielding me. Yeah, Dad. Just helping Steph. Unclog the drain. The silence stretched. Then Mark's chilling laugh. Use the plunger, son. Not your hands. Dinner had become a war zone. Mark kept staring between Ethan and me, his steak knife carving angry grooves in the oak table. You two seem cozy lately, he remarked, pouring his third bourbon. Ethan didn't blink. Just keeping Steph safe while you're gone. He emphasized the word safe while tracing his fresh stitches, 8 neat black lines closing the gash on his forearm. My wine glass trembled. I'd seen that wound up close when he'd cornered me in the laundry room, his blood staining my blouse as he whispered, He knows something. Mark suddenly slammed his glass down. Funny thing. That burglar last week? His smile didn't reach his eyes. Took nothing but my old Rolex. The one with the tracking chip. Ice slid down my spine. Ethan's stolen watch gleamed under the chandelier. Then the doorbell rang. 2 detectives stood on our porch, holding an evidence bag containing a very familiar knife. The one missing from our butcher block. The one currently resting against my thigh under the table. Mind if we ask your son some questions? The cop's gaze locked onto Ethan's bruised hands. About a body found in the lake this morning. The boathouse reeked of gasoline and fear. Ethan pressed me against the rotting wood, his mouth hot on my neck. It's the only way, he panted, shoving the Glock into my hands. The steel felt alien against my skin. He's been poisoning you for months. Check your tea samples at the lab if you don't believe me. Footsteps crunched on gravel outside. Mark was coming. Ethan's fingers dug into my hips. It's him or us, Steph. The door burst open. Mark stood framed in moonlight, shotgun raised. But it wasn't aimed at Ethan. It was pointed at me. Knew you'd finally snap, Mark chuckled, clicking off the safety. Just like your mother did. The gunshot shattered the night. When the cops arrived, they found 2 bodies. The official report would say, Mark Henderson, shot through the heart at close range, Ethan Henderson, drowned in the lake after a heroic struggle. Only I saw the truth. How Ethan winked at me before letting the water claim him, our secret dying with his last breath. The detectives never questioned why my hands smelled of gunpowder but showed no GSR, or why Ethan's pockets contained vials of arsenic matching the toxins in my bloodstream. As I collect my inheritance, I trace the fresh tattoo on my ribs, Ethan's final gift, inked in that mysterious language, the one that translates to, "Wait for me."